Hi, this is Matt from SEOmoz, and I am doing a screencast to show you some new features that we have on the site. I decided to do a screencast just so that I think if I actually show you how this thing works, a lot more people will commit to the idea. So basically, there's two parts. First is the premium SEO dashboard, which is it's basically a form of secondary navigation for the site for our premium members that sits right here below the header. It basically gives quick access to our guides, our tools, tips and tricks, Q&A, all that stuff, just in one central location. If you don't like the dashboard or you don't use it, you can click here where it says Remove Dashboard in the upper right, and it will go away. And then if you decide that you want to add it later, just go to My Account, scroll down to Edit Profile and Settings, and you can re-enable it under your premium member settings. So the biggest feature that I wanted to showcase here is I added this SEO Dashboard browser button, which basically is just a browser button, sits in Firefox or Internet Explorer, that allows you to quickly access all of our tools from one location. Right now, all our tools each have their own browser button. So, PageStrength has one, the Rank Checker has one. I wanted to provide one button that you could have installed that would basically, send you off to each tool. So if you want to install it, just click here on SEO Dashboard browser button. Find this link here that says SEO Dashboard and drag it up into Firefox into your toolbar. If you're using Internet Explorer, I think you just click Add to Favorites and then you move it into your toolbar folder. So it's different, but it's still pretty simple. So once you have it installed, basically what you can do is you can go to a website, say I'll go to oat.org, it's my blog that I never update, and you could click SEO Dashboard. And what it'll do is it'll then pre-populate the URL down here so that you can then select which tool you want. So in addition to this dashboard, I added, I think there's 10 new tools. They're all really, really simple. They're basic free tools for everybody. And I can go over those in a second. But basically, this browser button allows you to access all these tools and then all the advanced tools from here. So suppose I want to check my rankings. I can just click Rank Checker and it'll automatically drop me down into the Rank Checker with the URL pre-populated. Same for page strength or any other tool you want to do. So if you want to see your backlinks, again, you can just select it there and it'll put it down here. And it's also useful, if you're surfing the web or something, you Google for something and click on a website, click SEO Dashboard, and you can instantly tell, how old is this domain, and it'll tell you right off the bat. So I guess I should probably cover the basic tools. Like I said before, I basically put together this SEO Toolbox. This is basically a set of free tools for anybody to use. You have to have a basic SEOmoz account to use them, but they're still free. So the idea with these was that rather than building one really advanced tool, I tried to build a set of 10 kind of simple tools that when used in aggregate can be really, really useful. And I tried to build tools that I would use. I do SEO day to day, and these are things that I would want to have easily accessible from the SEOmoz website. So the first one's just the strongest pages on a domain. It uses a Google query to show you, I think it's a site : command followed by an in URL command that'll show you, according to Google, which sites or which pages on your domain are the most authoritative. So who else is hosted on my IP? That's an MSN query that we're using that will show you, if you plug in your domain name, it'll show you who else is hosted on that same IP address. Check inclusion, that's just a quick way to see which, am I indexed by the major engines. Check backlinks, that'll report either the number of backlinks to a URL or a domain. And it'll also show you a historical view of backlinks. So if we have any previous backlinks that we've checked, it'll show you like, oh, a month ago you had 500, and then 2 months ago you had 100. Outbound link checker, this will just tell you who you're linking to, your entire domain. This is, again, I think this is a Yahoo command. PageRank, pretty straightforward. The only difference is that, again, it'll show you historical PageRank, so if we've ever calculated it before, we'll show you what we previously had. Domain age, this actually doesn't do it like a who is on your domain. What it actually looks at is the Wayback Machine, so it'll tell you when your domain was first spired rather than when it was registered. HTTP status code, pretty straightforward. You want to find out if it's a 301 or 302. Simple who is, and then there's always our IP location lookup tool. So, I guess the incentive here too is that, if you're a premium member and you have this premium SEO dashboard, you can click enter URL and you have this way to quickly access all these tools and install the browser button. So it's a much more efficient way to use all these tools. So yeah, and one last thing that I want to leave you with, if you don't like the dashboard, you can remove it. But if there's one thing that I can encourage you to do, it's check out this tool of mine. I built it a while ago. It's called the rank checker. And if there's one thing that I highly recommend is that you install the browser button for the rank checker. So just go to the rank checker, click on browser button, and do the same thing you did with the other one, where you scroll down and drag this check rankings link up here. Basically, it'll just allow you so that if you're visiting any website, like, let's go to SEOmoz. You can click check rankings and, check instantly where you're ranking for something. And it'll just tell you, we are ranked on page 2, position 10. This is a 1 position decrease since the last time these rankings were checked. I use this tool probably a couple dozen times a day, and with this little, browser button installed up here, it's really, really useful. So I highly recommend, if you don't like the dashboard, at least install the check rankings tool, or the check rankings browser button. Yeah, so that's it. We got another tool coming out in about a week. It's a geo-targeting tool that'll tell you, it'll look at things like the TLD, where your domain's hosted, if your incoming links are foreign TLDs, and it'll tell you where your website is geolocated at. So yeah, that's it for now. Bye.